Yes, everyone, please come in. Ngi? Thank you. Thank you. Ngi let you in. Thank you all for coming and being here on time. I really appreciate it. Punctuality is so important to me. I'm going to tell you what it's about. Everyone have a seat. Pick a beanbag. I made them all. Yes. Repurposed material. And the beans I grew myself. It's the little things. So, it's wonderful to see everyone here today. I understand that emotions may be running a little high today. I know, I understand. Misguided people do tend to get angry quicker. They are quick to anger when they are misdirected in life. Right, it's not your fault. Well, it kind of is. Okay, it is your fault that you're misdirected, but I have good news for you. Let me speak. Ngi? Hello, can you help these people? Ngi will pass around some lavender if you need some soothing, if you need some help. You need to be calmed down. He's going to pass out my lavender. I grew it myself. I grow everything myself. It's so silly the way you people are. You go and purchase things that other people made, and it's just silly the way you live. But that's why I have good news for you today. I do. And if everyone can be quiet and listen to Harvest. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we will get to that. We will get to that. Okay. I have good news for you. See, you know how some people believe that there are guardian angels out there and that they look out for us? Well, I am that guardian angel for all of you. Yes, I am, and I'm very happy to have you here today. I felt led yesterday. I did. I felt moved to go to the parking lot in Target. I know, it's silly. I don't understand it either. I certainly would never go in a store like that. You couldn't get me within 500 feet of a Target, typically. And that's not just because of the restraining order. Normally, I wouldn't care for such a store. I mean, seriously, where do you start with retail? Am I serious? Am I right? But yesterday I felt led to go to the parking lot, and you people were all shopping in there, and I noticed that you were all in there with your partner, a spouse, or significant other of your choosing. Although, no offense, but I think some of you choose very poorly, but that's just my opinion. But I saw you with your partners, spouses, whatever. And I noticed that you didn't seem to be especially happy. And they weren't especially happy. But I can understand. You're going into a store like that. Your life is already sad. It's already sad. So it's understandable that you looked unhappy. And they looked unhappy. I smile a lot because my life is so much better. It's an authentic life. Maybe one day you can experience the joy that I know, and that my husband and I know one day. That's why I have to help you reach my level of euphoria with life. But I had to devise a plan, and I had to think fast. Fortunately, since I live completely clean, my mind is clear, and I can think very quickly. I am very intelligent because of the way I choose to live. It makes you smarter. It really does. So I had to act quickly while you were in there doing your heathen shopping. So I saw your car, vehicle, truck, van, whatever polluter you choose to drive. And I knew that I had to find a way to speak to you. Now, from my past experience, people are not always eager to speak with me. I know I don't understand it either. I can't quite figure out what their problem is that they don't want to talk to me. Like, I'll talk to them for a few minutes and then they just walk away. I had to find a way to hold your attention longer, long enough for me to impart the truth to you, so you can begin to see the light, so to speak. Yeah. So what I did for each of you, and I guess you know what I did by now, I had some of my handcrafted notes, my handcrafted note paper, and my homemade ink, and I wrote notes for you. And for each of you, I removed a few items, kind of, sort of liberated a few items from your vehicles. Well, you could say I'm holding your things hostage. You know, and you could say that it's just a fair trade for enlightenment. It's all a matter of perception, however you choose to look at it. I like to look at it as a knowledge exchange, perhaps. And you're going to get your things back. Right. Well, I'm going to tell you about that. I know. Can I see yours? Everyone brought their notes. You had specific instructions on your notes, the time and the place to come retrieve your items. And I think I wrote on your note paper what I took. Let me see. For yours. Oh, I took your passenger seat. Oh, that was tricky. Yeah, well, I'm not going to tell you right now where your items are. No, it's not a scavenger hunt. Oh my God. Okay, you people are so slow. No, I'm going to, but not until we're done here. Okay? We're going to do a few exercises. We're going to help broaden your minds. I see that a few of you brought your partners. That's wonderful. I did not ask you to do that. So, like you, ma'am, why did you bring that thing, husband? Why did you bring okay. Safety. Okay. Well, I could see that. There are a lot of crazy people out there. I know. You don't ever know what people are going to do. Exactly. Not everyone is like me. Yeah. I mean, people do ridiculous things. You never know. Understandable. It's actually good that everyone is here so you can all hear the truth at the same time. Because I'm afraid some of you, if you try to go home and explain to your significant other what I tell you today, you're just going to get it wrong anyway. So it's actually good that some of you are here so you can take this in firsthand. It's wonderful. I love it when the universe works out in my favor that way. You will get your passenger seat back. I promise. It may have some marmot hair on it. I'm really sorry. My daughter Haven kind of used it as a playhouse for her marmots. I'm sorry. Yeah, I apologize for that. I do have a porcupine that you might be able to use as a lint brush if you want to. No? Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. I took a few other things from your car. I did. I'm sorry. I have them here in my handcrafted harvest bag. Now, I was concerned, and when I saw how unhappy you all were with your significant others, I knew there had to be a reason beyond just your dirty existence. I mean, I don't mean that. I do mean that to be disrespectful. It's true, though. You live dirty lives. You use commercial products. You use preservatives. You don't grow anything. You live very dirty lives. And that was very obvious when I looked into your car. And I remember you had this in there. You know what this is? This is death in a can. I'm surprised you are still alive right now. The name is perfect. Kaboom. That's the sound of cancer blowing up in your body because of this product right here. How long have you been using this disgusting stuff? Oh, this is your first can? Good. Excellent. That's wonderful. Yeah, I've gotten to you just in time. You know, something I noticed about is he your spouse, your husband? You know what I noticed about your husband? He looked so empty. He looked so vacant, like there was no one home. It was like his eyes were just cardboard cutouts or something. That's how he looked walking in there. And you know what causes that? It's household chemicals. It causes a vapid, stupid stare in people. I see it every day. Every day on my way to the co-op, I see it daily. It's just zombies. You're turning yourselves into zombies. So, actually, this you will not be getting back. I'm not giving you this. I would advise you to never purchase this again. We're going to dispose of this. Okay? If you must clean your tub, you can always use natural products. There's vinegar, there's baking soda, volcanic ash, fine gravel. There are so many things that you can use that are from the earth. They are naturally occurring things. And these are the only things that should ever come into your home. I mean, you can clean your tub just as well with these products. Why are you buying these things? It's like you want to die. It's like you're trying. Are you suicidal? Because I think that you might be. Okay, well, if you want your spouse to have a light in his eyes again, I suggest you get some gravel and start scrubbing, darling. Okay? So you will get your passenger seat back. Don't worry. It's safe and sound. It's a little hairier than it might have been before, but you'll get it back. Okay? No, you're going to stay here. You're going to listen to everything. Now, I remember you. You had on rain boots, which made no sense because it wasn't raining. Plus, you shouldn't wear rain boots anyway. No, they're made out of products that are derived from petroleum, and you're just another person. You're just begging to die, or you want the earth to die. I think it's actually a little bit of both, which is very sad. And I'm sorry that you don't know any better. Let me see your paper. Oh, that's right. I took your radiator. Yes. Oh, you want to know how I have my ways? See, since I started juicing again, I find that I have much more strength. Juicing is... No, I mean, you know, like vegetables and fruits, and, you know, you get the juice. What did you think I meant? No, I'm talking about fruits and vegetables. Do you know what fruits and vegetables are? Have you ever heard of them? You don't look like you've ever met one. I'm just asking. Well, I have to say, the reason I selected you was because you were being, I hate to say this, you're being kind of mean to your husband. You're being mean to him. You were nagging at him, and you literally shook your finger at him. You shouldn't be doing that. You will never have a marriage like mine, as long as you act that way. Well, my marriage is wonderful. It's wonderful. My husband is in South America. Yeah, he's been there a little while. He's saving the Argentinian sand flea. This is very important. You have nothing to base that on. Your perspective is skewed. And we're here to talk about your imperfect marriage, not my wonderful marriage. I tell you what, why don't we all just take a break? Why don't we all just take a breather? Everyone, let's do some deep breathing. Okay? We're going to relax. We're just going to calm things down a little bit. Okay, and we're going to think about what it would be like when we have a good marriage again. Okay, everybody close your eyes. Close your eyes. Everyone close your eyes. Keep them closed. That's right. Everyone think of the pure, clean life that you're going to have after you study what I have to tell you. Keep them closed. Now, don't we feel better? I know I do. So, as I said, we're not here to talk about me. We don't need to talk about me. My life is great. We're here to talk about you. So, I think that you are a naggy Nelly. I think that your husband is miserable because you are a shrieking harpy. So, I would suggest that you stop nagging. Okay? And I can tell just by looking at you, the way your posture looks, that you obviously don't eat enough vegetables. You don't. So if you want to fix your marriage, you must eat more vegetables. Your husband should probably eat some more vegetables too. Perhaps that will fix the problem from both ends. I also took something else from your car. Yeah, because, well, I had to. I had to. You made me do it because of your life. It's in a shambles. I had to do it. You had some floss in there. Now, I know normally people think floss is wonderful. But here's the thing. The fact that you have this tells me that you eat a lot of bad stringy things. Like maybe fried cheese sticks or... what would you eat? Licorice? What do you like? Tacos. See, okay, fine. When you eat clean, you don't need floss. I never floss, and I have perfect teeth because I eat perfectly. I do. I never put poison in my body. I only eat clean food. So once you start eating more vegetables, which of course you're going to grow yourself. It's so silly. I mean, why would you not do that? Everyone can do that. So I want you to go home today and get ready to plant a garden. Now, if you need help, I'll be happy to help you. Just summon me. I do not take calls. I don't believe in phones. Just think about me and I will receive the message because I am at one with my environment, with the universe. I just know. Like I knew that you needed me yesterday. That's why I came to you in Target. The universe brought all of us together. Isn't it beautiful? It's beautiful. It makes me weep when I think of it. So you're not going to be needing this now because you're going to start eating vegetables and not... I want you to do away with the animal flesh. I want you to do away with the poisons that you put into your body. And your husband too. So you guys aren't going to need this. You can say bye-bye to that. In exchange for that, I will give you a basket of parsnips. Yeah. And you, for your chemicals in a can, you know what I think you need? I'm going to give you some rutabaga. You're going to love it. You're going to love rutabaga. It's wonderful. It's so cleansing. It's going to make your life so much better. Yeah, because there is nothing worse than living a dirty life. Of course, you guys know that. Yeah, and you've known it for far too long. It's time we get clean. Start fresh. Exactly. Okay, so you're going to get your radiator back. There may be a snake in it, so be careful. Okay, and you're both going to have to carry it out because it's kind of heavy. The radiator fluid, oh, I disposed of that. No, it's bad for the environment. So I poured it out in the creek. You don't need that. Now you, young lady, you're quite young. Yeah, the effects of all the chemicals in your life haven't fully started to show yet. They're starting to around the edges. Yeah, you're starting to look a little haggard. Can I see your card? Oh, you got off easy. You got off easy. I only took your hubcaps. Very simple. Very easy. Unfortunately for your hubcaps, I'm using them right now. I'm potting some herbs out there, and it was they were the perfect size. So I've got some herbs potted in them. So I'm not going to be able to give them to you right away. But I do think I have some woven baskets that are about the same size. I would be happy to let you borrow those as long as you promise not to mess them up or give them away or sell them, because I made those and they're very dear to me. But they should fit your wheels. They're about the same size as the hubcaps. Yeah. No, they wouldn't work for potting my herbs because they're porous, aren't they? The water would run through. Use your brain. Be serious. So, is this your boyfriend? This is your boyfriend, okay. He's quite handsome. Yeah, you were lucky to get him. I don't mean, okay, maybe I do mean something by that, but you were lucky to get, you really traded up there. You partnered up, I guess I would say. He's quite charming. My husband and I, well, we've been married for, no, yeah, we got married. We've been married 17 years. Yeah. You know, it kind of reminds me of the 17-year locusts. They reach that 17-year mark and they seem to fly away. They come out of the ground and they've been underground and happy for 17 years, and then they just fly away. I'll tell you what, we've discussed a lot here today. We've gone over a lot of material. It's time for another break. Everybody, take a breath. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close them. Close them. Take a deep breath. I want you to count to 8. 1, 2, 3. Nice and slow. Don't open your eyes. 4, 5, 6, 6 and a half, 6 3/4, 6 7/8, 7, 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 7.35, 7.5, 7.7, 7.8, 7.9, 7.95, 8. You can open your eyes. We have to remember that there's always room for improvement in our marriages. Sometimes it can look like the end, you know, like the locust that flies away. It's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. They're going to come back from stuff. They're going to go back underground, and it's right. Things can always turn around. So, your hubcaps. Are we good with that? We're good with that? No, we're good with that. You had something else in your car. I don't know if you know. I saw these in your back seat in a bag. Oh, you were looking for them. Well, now you know where they are. I see that you bought this makeup. Now, I appreciate wanting to look nice for your boyfriend, which in your case is a real concern because he is, pardon the expression, he is a real hottie, and he's going to leave you. I mean, that's what men do. They leave. No explanation. They just run off to wherever, like South America, and then, they don't call, and they send you stuff that makes no sense. And so I can understand your motivation for purchasing this stuff. I get it. Totally do. I guess sometimes we feel tempted to doll ourselves up with this stuff. But sweetie, you can't use this. No, these are man-made, toxic combinations of stuff. It's like a soup of death right here. It's like a soup of death. You can't put this on your skin. You might as well use that lead-based cosmetic stuff they used to use in the Middle Ages. Like ate away their skin. Just use that. It's probably cheaper anyway. But no, you can't use this anymore. What I want you to do is I want you to come back here tomorrow, and you and I are going to discuss making your own cosmetics out of locally sourced organic products. Yeah. All the makeup I have on today, I am wearing this, well, if you want to call it makeup. I made all of this with oregano, and I'm going to show you how. It's very enlightening. It's very, very fulfilling to have that in my life. So I am not giving these back. I know you're angry. People get angry with me. I'm used to it. I know. It's just a side effect of all the junk in your body. I don't take it personally anymore. You're not getting this back. I'm going to keep it. But in exchange for that, I have 2 chickens out in my coop that I'm going to let you have. I think it's a perfectly fair trade. They're wonderful chickens. They're Aracanas. They lay the multicolored eggs. Yeah. So, yeah, you're getting 2 chickens when you leave today, and the baskets for your wheels. Yeah. No, that's what you're getting. So, but yes, you are coming back. I'm not even going to charge you to show you how to put on to make makeup, and you're going to need it to keep him. Sir, you don't need to comment here. I don't need your input. No, I know what I'm. No, you will leave her. Okay, you will leave because you're out of her league, and you know that. So you need all the help you can get, young lady, and we're going to help you out. Now there's one more. Yeah. Let me see your card. Oh. This was a challenge too. This was hard. It was worse than the passenger seat. It was worse than yours. I took your camper shell. Yeah, I didn't even have any help. I did kind of run off with your camper shell. I did. Well, see, I can tell that you two have been together a long time. Am I right? You seem very comfortable with each other. But I noticed that you don't hold hands. You were not holding hands walking in, which is real sad. And it's just a sign that your marriage is headed towards a timely end, and it is reaching the end of its lifespan. It's just, it was so sad to see that yesterday. But I want to help. So, I was thinking maybe we could begin some intensive counseling sessions. Yeah, we will get together. We will strip some bark off some trees, maybe weave some seats for some chairs. I could teach you how to do some woodworking. That will bring you closer together. You're working with your hands, with nature. Yeah, because what do you like to do for fun? You play golf, and you stay home. That's what you do, really? Well, far be it for me to say, but couples who don't do anything together never last. You have to do everything together as a unit, because once you get married, that's what you are, and that's what you should always be. You need to be like one person together. Especially if there are littles involved. You don't have children, you do, and do you? Okay, see, but that, of course, once you have littles, that definitely takes over your life. You have to stay with your significant other for their sake, no matter how bad it is, because that's all that matters. Your children are everything. That's my life. That is my life. That's why my littles are here. And they know how important they are to me. They are my whole world. Literally. So, but you have to have a good relationship with your significant other for the sake of those babies that you made together. You two don't have children. He's probably not going to hang around long enough to have children with you. So this is probably something you don't need to worry about. But stay there anyway. How old are your children? Oh, they're grown. Okay. Well, I imagine your marriage doesn't have much meaning now, because really, after the children are gone, like, what is the point? Like, marriages don't really mean much after that, because you've basically served your purpose. So it would actually be okay if y'all died. I mean, it's, your kids are grown, so you don't really have any reason to be here anymore anyway. So, yeah. But in the interest of whatever, I mean, I guess if you want things to last, you're going to have to work on doing more things together. Right. So either you need to quit playing golf or you need to start playing golf. Because my husband and I, we do everything together. Well, right, he is in South America. He is. But we do everything together. We have a wonderful marriage. It's perfect. It's perfect. And I'm perfect. Okay, I'm about ready to let you guys get your things, except for you. You get baskets. Let's do one more deep breathing exercise before we let you go. Okay, I want to release you back into the world with peace and calm about you, so you can get into your vehicles and pollute the world some more. We're going to think about our perfect marriages, our perfect lives. Close your eyes. Everyone, close your eyes. Think about how wonderful it is that you got to meet me. You're very lucky, You get to hear my wisdom and learn something from me. I have a lot to offer. Of course, my only reason to exist at this point is to raise my littles. But you need a good spouse to do that. When you have a good spouse, everything is better. You can't raise good children alone. You're supposed to be counting to 8. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. I'm not doing anything. Okay. 7 and 8. There we go. Everyone open your eyes. Yep. That's not mustard. No, it's saffron. Yeah, I was making a saffron casserole earlier and must have. I'm fine. So, okay, I'm going to take you out back. We're going to go back to where the compost corrals are, and we're going to round up your things, okay? Except you get baskets. You get baskets. Awesome. Okay, well, I would appreciate a thank you for what I've done for you today. That didn't sound like thank you. That sounded like something else. But let's go get your things, and I will just go ahead and tell you, you're welcome. You're welcome. I know you don't appreciate it now, but you will. You will. Give my words of wisdom some thought. You come back, I'll show you how to make makeup so you can keep your man. And then we will all be better off. Great. Okay, let's all go out to the compost corrals. Come on.